Hey, and welcome to another episode of My Bucket List Day.
Hey, kids.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, 2022.
We're excited about it.
We are.
In fact, that's what this episode's all about, is to share with you everything that we're planning for 2022.
Yes, indeed.
And we're kind of excited to share all that with you. But first, what are we going to talk about?
The RV show.
Yes.
First and foremost, next week. In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So, the RV show is coming up in Tampa. I believe it starts the 19th, January 19th, and goes through the 23rd.
See you there, be square.
We will be there,
Yep.
and we're excited about that because we have a few appointments set up to meet up with some new vendors of RV supplies, or RV accessories, I guess they're called.
Yep. And suppliers, though.
Yeah, and suppliers.
Yep.
And we're going to also spend a little time, well, Joe's going to spend a little time looking at new Class A's.
And Super C's.
And Super C's, yes.
But probably more Class AAs.
Right.
Ace.
As you guys, if you watched the last video, we looked at a few RVs, and Joe was wanting to,
You keep blaming me. Yeah, it's not really an upgrade. It's just...
This is a beautiful rig.
And I know it's going to be different because when I look down at you and I see you in a different part of the RV, I know it's like a different room. And
Yeah.
I understand that, it's going to be very different. I had a bus. But for what we need...
Yeah, she thinks that Class A will serve us better because it's something she can be puttering around while we're driving down the road.
Right, I can get a lot done.
And she doesn't sit too well
Right.
for a very long period of time.
I don't sit well at all, let alone a long period
She
of time.
has to be up and running around.
Doing something.
That's why she's so skinny. She never sits down. She's
Ever.
always running around.
Okay.
But anyway, we are going to...
Snap.
We're using our tablet here for notes, so I apologize for that. So
I had it all in my head, but he just needed some assistance.
Yeah, because she's got mind like a steel trap.
Like
nothing ever escapes
elephant. Oh, that's a memory.
See what I mean?
Steel trap.
Okay, the next
That was never opened.
The next thing, we're also going to be announcing very soon some product giveaways.
Really, really, really excited about them because they're products that we love.
Yes.
And we've been approached.
Yes, we have received several products from several vendors around the industry, in the RV industry, for us to try out and test out. And as you all know, on my list on our website, I've got a whole list of products that we have tried, trial and error, and try to find the right products that are not the cheapest, not the most expensive, but create the best value. And so we've been trying out a lot of products. So we're going to be sharing with you some of those products, and we're going to be having some of the vendors have agreed to do some giveaways.
Right, we're excited about that. And you should be excited about that.
So we've got a few of those coming up, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, sorry.
In addition to that, we are going to have a contest. And
I won. I always win.
This year, we're not going to let Joe store them in her trunk. Because that was, as you all know, was hard to get them back from her.
From me.
Out of her prying hands.
You should have never
The death
allowed me to just keep an eye on them while
Right.
you were moving. Right.
Well, for those of you that won last year, all of those wonderful prizes, thank you for
enjoying them.
participating.
Yep.
And yes, I thank you for enjoying them. Yeah, so we're going to do that again. Although this contest is going to be a little different. It's not going to be where are we.
What are we doing?
We haven't figured all the details yet.
I'm thinking he hasn't told me yet.
No.
You're gonna spring it on me in front of all of you.
She'll learn as you learn, because if I tell her now, she'll spill the beans.
You'll know.
Exactly. She hates surprises.
Oh.
Come Christmas
you
time or
gotta-
birthday time,
Why you
she's
gotta say
snooping
that
everywhere.
out loud?
So
Snooping.
anyway, we're going to have a new contest. And then we have something new for 2022 that I think you guys are going to have fun with. And I think Joe's going to have fun doing.
I think so too.
And this is going to be a little segment in each of the videos.
In case you haven't noticed, can I interrupt?
You
You
always do.
all live in whose world?
Oh yeah, it's JoJo's world. I live in JoJo's world. And
I bet you all think that we're serious all the time when I say this.
and you guys are gonna sadly get sucked into this world because we're gonna have a little segment called
Lies.
"The World According to JoJo."
Right.
So, in fact, today What is your world according to JoJo? What's it going to be about?
So, compass. Don't ever, ever leave home. I have Q-tips in there.
Well, let me set that up for you.
Okay.
Joe,
No, wait, we already told him.
well, we haven't told him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask her to show you where north, south, east, west is.
North, and I am not kidding. Not even a little bit. North, south, east, and west. That's all I know. I've tried. I know the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and
Yeah.
clouds are in the way, and I can't find it. So,
Oh, and I taught her where moss grows.
Moss, listen.
Yeah.
You need, a compass. Not just a moral compass. Good God, don't leave home without that. But this never struck, whatever. So you always know where you're going. It's detrimental and more important than you think.
It's,
We are facing.
no, you're not facing because
Oh. I don't know how to read it.
she's learning to read a compass too. But
Don't ever leave home without Jeff.
if you take Joe into an empty parking lot and spin her
Spin me
around
around.
and then say walk north, she had no
Oh,
idea.
north?
She'll
Just find you.
She'll try to jump up.
Listen,
And if you tell her to walk south, she'll try to dig a hole.
he goes.
Needless
I know where to go.
She needs a compass. So, world according to Joe, everyone should live with a compass.
That's my daily. That's for today.
For most of us, we have an internal compass.
No, not everybody. Just a few cool people like yourself. But most of us do not.
Yeah.
And feel free to agree with me. Because
And we have to agree with Joe because why? We're living in
It's a-
Joe's world.
exactly, which is a fun world, really.
So the next thing that we're going to be doing this year in each of the videos is we're going to have a little few second time, if you will, in the videos. It's going to be called Genius Ideas with Jeff. Now sometimes the whole video is going to be about an idea that I came up with or I found out about.
And
Anyway, we call it Genius Ideas with Jeff because there's lots of things I find online. So they're not all my ideas, but I think they're genius ideas.
But he is thinking like 40 years ago and he remembers them.
Well, okay, I have a good memory on some things.
Some things are not.
And some things I don't. So anyway, we're going to have a little genius time with Jeff. So I'm going to be sharing some ideas. You guys seen a lot of those in previous videos, but we're going to be focused on some of them. And some will require special tools, some will require special abilities. But all in all, they're going to be fun. And we're going to make them fun.
Oh, well, fun.
You're making fun of me?
Fun, nope, fun.
Okay. So that's another little thing. And by the way, we're going to talk about one of my genius ideas, and that is pledge. That how you use pledge in a different way. Yeah. Pledge. I use pledge and kind of discovered this just by trial and error, that this is a perfect product to work on the skirting around your rig.
Really?
And I'll demonstrate that. You'll see that little demonstration here. Just rub it in each direction. And that's all there is to it.
Next, we have, as we spoke about very briefly, my bucket list day merchandise.
Yes.
We're so excited.
So we'll have the link below here. Right now we only have two sayings, two types of shirts.
Right.
One is Joe's famous line. Did I just say that out loud?
Which, by the way, we had to cut out of the video 4 times just now.
Right. So that's a shirt with that on it. And then the other one is kind of our theme that we've always had, and that is always to do something kind for a stranger.
Yeah.
So those are the two themed shirts that we have, but we have multiple styles,
Right.
and multiple colors, multiple sizes,
And logos, shirts, and hats.
yeah, and all that.
Yeah.
So hats are coming. Hats are not available online yet, but
Oops.
they're coming soon.
We have ours.
Our hats are here, and there's hats for some special people that we're going to talk about here in a moment.
Correct.
We have hats for them now. Okay.
Important.
So we'll talk about that in a minute. But click the link below here, and you can get your My Bucket List Day merch. Some of them are really cool shirts.
Yeah, they are.
And
Yeah.
Joe helped design them.
Of
Actually,
course.
Joe pretty much did all of it. So if
Well,
you don't
except
like
for the
them,
logo.
blame her. If you think they're
You're
crappy,
funny.
blame her.
Yeah, I don't need to do cool stuff.
Yeah.
But however, 2022
Yeah.
is going to be a fantastic year. We're going to come out rolling and ready to go and everything.
No more skidding?
No more skidding, no more breaks, no more coming back to where we, nothing. This will be done and we'll be on our way. But
With all your surgeries, yes.
yeah, we'll talk about that next week. I'll fill you all in on that. I'm chattering now, sorry. But we have some new things for 2022 that we're really excited about.
Yep.
Right?
You want to touch on those? Or do you want me to do it?
Meetups.
Yes.
We're excited to meet a lot of you. You mean a lot to us. You really do. I know we say it a lot, and I know a lot of people say it a lot, but we mean it because it gives us a reason to sit and talk and share with you all of our experiences.
Yes, we have had many requests from not only of you watching here, but when we go to various RV parks, they say, you guys should do a meetup. And we love meeting lots of new people.
We make a lot of friends along the way, and
We
we keep in touch with them. We go visit. We're
in
so
fact,
blessed.
We
So-
met a couple in North Carolina,
Yep.
Gail and Richard.
Hi, Gail and Richard.
If you're watching, hello. And we had such a great time with them. They live in the Keys, and they said, when you come down to the Keys, let's get together. So we did.
Several times over.
We were in the Keys. We had a great time. We'll have some footage on that. We didn't do a lot of footage down in the Keys.
No, because we were too busy.
Well,
yeah, I was gonna say playing. It was really this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Joe, that was pretty much a recovery time for Joe.
It still is, but I was really.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
was not on camera. So I have a couple of clips that we might share, but it's really recovery time.
But they were so fun with me. They didn't.
Yeah.
They looked past the
Right? It did limit to where we
drooling. Oh.
We did do a lot of drinking, although we do have videos as the cart parade we'll share.
That was fun. Oh my gosh, that was
So
fun.
we'll,
Yeah.
we'll show you that. That's in the future video.
So back to the meetups.
We are going to be doing some meetups. I think we're going to try to get 4 of them done this year. So that'd be 1 per quarter. We're going to have various locations based on where we're traveling.
Right.
And where we are traveling is kind of exciting. We kind of talked about last time where we're going to revisit and some places we're going to go.
Yeah.
But this next topic we're going to talk about is our memberships.
Correct.
And in our memberships, depending on what level of membership you want to become part of, you're actually going to get our travel,
Itinerary.
not the itinerary, but our travel map,
Okay.
where we're going to be and
It's
going.
a map, not an itinerary.
We don't have dates on it yet because it's kind of fluid a little bit. We got a couple for sure dates of where we'll be on things, but
and I
some
have
of the
to
other
fly
ones,
in and fly out.
yeah, some of the
a little bit for
we're
this.
gonna be doing some of that too.
But
So let's talk about those memberships. What are they? So if you'll ever notice on the subscribe button on YouTube, right next to it is a little join button. Well, that's where you can join to become a
do
member.
that. Oh, I have a hook finger too, so I can. We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Just saying.
There are 3 levels of memberships. The first one being the supporter. So the first level of membership, you're going to get several different emojis that will be based off how many months that you are a member.
Of course, the first one's a supporter.
Yeah, supporter is the first level, and you're going to see a My Bucket List Day logo as your first emoji, if you will. And then in addition to that, you're going to receive a free My Bucket List Day prize. I'm not telling you what that is because it's a prize,
You know.
but we're going to be sending you that.
Okay. So next we have second level super fan.
Right. And the super
Shall
fan gets everything that the first level supporter gets, but you also get discounted merchandise.
Right.
So the merchandise that we have available and more to come, you're going to get special discounts. Some will be 5%, some will be 10%, some will be more, depending on what the product is.
What we can do.
So you'll get additional discounts plus everything you get in the supporter level, I should say.
And lots of emojis, because emojis are
Yes.
needed.
Your emojis will change as you are a member.
Last but definitely not least, our third level is the My Bucket List. No, just kidding.
Yes.
Yes, My Bucket List Buddy Star.
Right. These are all my bucket list buddies. One's a supporter.
I know,
one's
but I didn't
a
say all that the
super
whole time.
fan.
And the next one is the bucket list, but our buddy star. That's what
Yes.
I'm trying to say.
So this is our highest level. This is the people that really want to support us. This is the level.
Can or able to, yep.
Yep. And this is the level where you're going to get all the cool perks. You're going to get everything in the supporter level. You're going to get everything in the super fan level.
Right.
Plus, you're going to get season planned route. So that route we talked about earlier, you're going to get that so you can follow us along.
Or
Follow
beat
us.
us. Or, yeah.
Well,
I
in
mean,
some
yeah.
places, if you're out in the area, you can kind of know where we are.
Yeah, you know where we are. Mhm.
Reach out. You will also have exclusive access to be able to reach out to us and email us back and forth. And you're going to get exclusive member-only products.
Which are,
Now, some of it is our merch, and some of this merch is only for you guys.
correct.
So it's going to be unique to you only. And
Some is it designed by myself?
It is. Well, yeah, mostly.
Yeah, some of it
Mostly.
is. Yeah.
And so that's exclusive to you. And then you're also going to get some free merchandise on top of that. So you're going to get all the discounts, all the emojis, our planned route,
priority, right?
exclusive products, member-only products, as well as free merchandise. So this is like the Mac Daddy of the membership level.
Correct.
So we created these membership levels. Like I said, we had Patreon. It worked. It was a fine platform, but they made some changes and it made it a little more difficult to manage, and it limited us on some of the things we could do.
That we can do, correct, and
and
offer.
we didn't want to do that. We wanted you guys to have all this cool stuff. Now,
be part of us and our journey.
yeah, exactly, and help support us.
Yeah.
Because I will say, it is expensive to do all the things that we're going to do.
It isn't to share it with people.
Yeah, and every little bit helps.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate all your help on all this. So I do want to talk about some products. Now, as I said, they're exclusive member-only products. So some of it's merchandise, but some of it is actual products, like RV products or other things like that.
Stuff that we suggest, and yeah.
Yeah, and I'm working with these manufacturers, and they're making exclusive versions of these products that only you are going to have access to. So that's what this level of membership is going to get you. So that's it. Again, there's just a little button right next to the subscribe button. Here's a picture of it, image of it right here. It says join, and it's right next to subscribe. And if you haven't done that, you should be hitting that subscribe button and then that little bell here. But hit the join button and you can become a member.
The bell.
I know you do. For all of you that were supporting us on Patreon that has now moved over to this membership, we really appreciate it. And for those of you that would love to help support us and be a part of it, journey,
Part of our family?
yes, we'd love to have you climb aboard.
Yeah, we most certainly would. Your input, your opinions, your comments, it really does make a difference to us. Believe us, it does.
Yeah, and actually what this membership is going to also help do is we go to different RV parks and stuff, and everybody says, hey, can I buy you a drink? Can I buy you a beer? Can I get you this? And we're like, yeah, thanks, we appreciate that, but this is kind of your way, if you don't meet us, to buy us a beer, to buy us a drink.
Right?
Like Joe's drinking right now.
It's cranberry.
And,
Ice?
okay,
Ice.
we were not telling people what it is.
Ice.
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 Joe's still trying.
Hey, Sarah.
So this is kind of your way of buying us a drink.
Yeah.
Well, before we go, we'd like to thank you all for doing all the things that you've been doing. You know, the little like, subscribe, and ringing that little bell, and all that kind of stuff. Thanks, and make it a great bucket list day.
Have a great bucket list year.